Hey, what is up, guys? You're watching Epic Pokemon TCG. In today's video, guys, what I got for you, we're going to be taking a look at a Pikachu Vmax deck. Now, the cool thing about this is that, well, you don't have to pair him up with Electrode anymore. You don't have to give your opponent a free prize to power up your Pikachu because, of course, we have Flaaffy. So, that's pretty awesome. So, we're going to go ahead and start this video off by taking a look at Pikachu Vmax. Of course, it has Gmax Volt Tackle. It's going to do 120 damage, and then you may discard all energy from this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 150 more damage. So, it's going to do 270 damage if you decide to discard all the energy. And like I said, guys, all the energy is gone. So, the obvious partner is going to be Flaaffy. So, you pitch all those energy, and then you have targets in your discard pile for the Dynamotor ability, which allows you to attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. Basic electric energy. I'm going to mess that up multiple times in this video, so we're just going to go with it. So yeah, that's pretty good there. And we also have some support Pokemon to go with it here. But first, we're actually going to be able to take a look at Pikachu V, because Pikachu V has Thunderbolt, but its first attack charge is going to allow you to search your deck for up to 2 electric energy cards and attach them to this Pokemon. Then you shuffle your deck, and Thunderbolt's going to do 200. You discard all energy, so boom. Just like Pikachu VMAX, you have immediate synergy with Flaaffy. And the cool thing about this is Pikachu's only going to give up 2 prize cards when it's knocked out, and it gets past those abilities that block VMAXs, and 200 is going to be pretty solid against those decks. And we also have Boltund in here, kind of similar to Pikachu V as far as like energy acceleration, except Electrify is going to allow you to search your deck for 2 energy and put them in pretty much anywhere you want on your bench. So that's really good. And then Bolt Storm is going to do 10 and then 30 more for each electric energy attached to all of your Pokemon. So if you get to Electrify or you just start using Dynamotor a bunch, you can send up Boltund and do some pretty solid damage with Bolt Storm. I think that's pretty good. And now we have Tapu Coco. Kind of the same thing here as far as like the VMAX blocking abilities. But the cool thing about this is it also has a 200 attack and it has free retreat. So Thunderous Bolt is going to do 200. You don't have to discard your energy, but Tapu Coco V can attack. So that means you can just send it back to your bench and send up something else, attack with it, and you still have Tapu Coco V ready to go, ready to attack. And if one of your Pokemon does go down, you can just send up Tapu Coco V, and you don't have to necessarily rely on a switching card or an air balloon. You just have Tapu Coco just kind of sitting there chilling. Basically able to just have that flexibility, which I think is really good. Plus, Spike Draw can potentially get you out of some, rough situations. Just allows you to draw 2 cards. So that's why Tapu Coco V is in here. And then the last cards we're going to take a look at is going to be Kricketune V. I decided to kind of mimic the Rayquaza deck in a sense here. With the Siding Stage, it just allows you to draw until you have 4 cards in your hand if it's in the active spot. But if Kricketune V is on your bench, you can draw until you have 3. Crobat might be a better option here, but just for some reason I enjoy running Kricketune V, and it made me feel a little more comfortable running Rose in this deck. Like I said, guys, it's pretty much just kind of up to you as far as like what you want to do, and that's kind of how all these videos are. It's honestly personal preference, whatever you guys want to try to run in your deck, how you prefer to play certain things. So that is going to do it for the Pokemon. Pretty straightforward. You just have some attackers in here that benefit from Flaaffy's Dynamotor ability. So now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the supporters here. We, of course, have 4 Professor's Research. We have 2 Rose. So Rose just allows you to attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon VMAX. So if you're just in a tight spot, you can just throw this onto Pikachu. And then Kricketune is going to allow you to draw some more cards. And that's kind of like the idea there that I took from my Rayquaza deck. Now, Pikachu can't abuse Kricketune as much as Rayquaza can, but I figured it'd still be pretty solid in its own right. And like I said, guys, you can 110% run Crobat over that. But we have 2 Marnie and then 2 Boss's Orders. The supporter line can definitely be changed up. If you don't want to run the Rose, you can maybe up the Marnie, up the Boss's Orders. You can run Phoebe if you want to, if you really want to get past those VMAX abilities. It's honestly up to you guys. We're also going to run Stormy Mountain. This is just going to allow you to search your deck for basic electric Pokemon, so you can grab Boltund, Marie, Pikachu, or your Tapu Coco. And then, of course, we have 3 switching cards, or 3 switch. Wow, we have 3 switch in here. That's just going to get your Pikachu out of the active spot once you use the Gmax Volt Tackle, or it's just going to allow you to switch into your Tapu Coco, switch into a Pokemon with Air Balloon, do a Dynamotor, and just retreat back to the bench. And for the searching cards of the deck, we have 4 Quick Ball, 4 Level Ball, and 3 Evolution Instants. Pretty generic, especially when you're running the Flaaffy line. Level Ball is going to grab your entire Flaaffy line, which is really good. And Quick Ball is going to grab every single thing out of the deck aside from Pikachu Vmax. But that's why we run the Evolution Incense, which can grab your Flaaffy and your Pikachu Vmax. And then we also have Air Balloon just for some extra flexibility when it comes to switching Pokemon out. Now there is a lot of just like things to get out of the active spot in here. You have Tapu Coco, you have Switch, and you have Air Balloon. If you guys want to like kind of knock that down a little bit, again, definitely can do that. This is more or less like a deck that was just something I thought of that I was like, you know, hey, this could be a fun deck, and that's really what it's going to be. The testing stages for this deck was incredibly difficult. Thankfully, one of my coworkers slash good friends gave me some advice for the deck, and it ended up working. So yeah, Pikachu Vmax, definitely a very fun deck to use. Will it ever be like absolutely incredible? Who knows? We don't know what's coming, you know, in the future, but right now, this is what I think is actually a pretty good starting list for the deck if you guys want to take it and pick it up for yourselves and try it out. But I do have a couple gameplays to show off here in the video, so we're going to go ahead and get to those. Thank you guys all so much for the continued support. You are absolutely incredible people, and I will see you guys in the gameplay. Alrighty guys, so you know how I said that we had 2 gameplays to take a look at? Well, I lied. After looking at the other one, I just realized, as we sit here and look at the screen of my opponent doing nothing, I realized that that one just was not that entertaining, to be completely honest with you guys. And if I'm bored watching it, I'm not gonna make y'all watch it. Let's just be real here. So I decided to completely scrap that one. And another thing that I do want to go ahead and apologize for, as Viridian Forest is to field, this is pre-rotation. Okay, my bad. So basically, this computer has had some gameplay sitting on it. This is one of them. Yeah, I got this gameplay like right before rotation happened on Pokemon TCG Online, and I just wanted to get some other decks up first, and yes, that includes Wishy-Washy. So anyway, we have some somewhat older gameplay, but still it kind of shows off how to play the deck. But I figured I would take this opportunity just to talk about some stuff in this video. I like to throw the, I guess, a little more personal commentaries into the videos where it's a little more wacky, not as serious. I mean, let's just be real here, guys. Pikachu is probably just going to be a fun deck at most. So yeah, they just released a lot. I think they released all of them actually. The leaks for the new Fusion set, and that looks pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest with you. So we got a card that's like really reminiscent. Actually, cards. We have multiple. That's really reminiscent to like Pokedrawer, Puzzle Time, Poke Healer. Cards that basically you play 2 at a time and you get like an effect for them. And then we got like a Boltund Vmax that's literally the Boltund V you see on screen. It just has more HP if I'm not mistaken, and it just has like an extra attack. There's all kinds of cool stuff coming out, and I'm pretty excited for it. The amount of just really good item cards we're gonna have is gonna be insane, and I'm just really pumped for it. I mean, I loved Evolving Skies. I thought Evolving Skies was an incredible set. Really just kind of like threw a bunch of extra decks into the format. Made a lot of things possible, which is cool. You know, that's what I want every single time that we have a rotation. I want a set to come out that kind of like expands the, I guess, pool of decks that are currently in the format. And I think Evolving Skies did a really good job doing that. And on top of that, next month, I have some cool, exciting stuff going on. So I'm going to see Judas Priest. If you don't care about that, you know, hey, that's fine. It's like one of my favorite rock bands. But literally the day after I go see Judas Priest, we are going to Houston, I believe. I got to check with the boys to make sure like we're actually doing this. Apparently we're going down to Houston for Collecticon. That's going to be sweet. Definitely wearing like mask and like not really touching a lot this time, just because last time I went to a giant con, I came back and had contracted COVID. And yes, that has been weighing on the, like, do I really want to go after contracting COVID and all this and that? Trust me, that has crossed my mind, so don't worry. But yeah, I mean, definitely got some cool stuff planned. Now, hopefully I can get a Collecticon vlog for you guys. The reason the Kamehacon vlog didn't happen is because I had a long-haired little panty waist security guard that took his job way too serious following me around. with his pink handcuffs and tough guy routine. Basically the Barney Fife of security guards. Yeah. That guy was an ass. Anyway, so yeah, I'm really hoping that's going to happen. The really cool guests are going to be at this Collecticon. One of which being like Vanilla Ice, which is pretty funny, I think. And like, I think the voice actor for Khalifa or however the hell you say her name. The really overly sexualized character from Dragon Ball Super that everyone likes. Her voice actor is going to be there. Johnny Young Bosch is going to be there. Just some really cool stuff happening down in Houston. I'm pretty excited for it. And I'm definitely going to go if the boys are serious about it. But I'm going to get back to the gameplay here for just a second. Of course, Pikachu Vmax, 150 damage, and then you discard all of your energy if you want to, and you can just do some more damage. Now, the cool thing about that is, bam, it has obvious synergy with Dynamotor Flaaffy. So I thought, hey, this could be a fun deck idea. And honestly, I do enjoy playing it, especially after just kind of upgrading it and getting some more stuff for it as my opponent loads the living piss out of this Lapras. My opponent is not messing around here. Now, I know this isn't the most competitive gameplay because, of course, I do hit for weakness, but still, I figured a gameplay where I can show you guys how to play the deck is definitely one that I'm going to upload. And on top of that, I just want to go ahead and say it. I'm going to say this in multiple other videos. I just want to try to get this point across. Like, I honestly think I'm going to get to where I just kind of embrace the fact that I'm going to make misplays. Like, it's going to happen. Like, I am by no means the best player in the world. And so misplays happen pretty frequently with me, especially when I'm trying to learn a deck. And I feel like I just need to embrace that and kind of just get it known on the channel. Like, yo, this guy is going to F up. So, yeah. My opponent is just going full-on Dylan mode and sending up a god-tier Lapras just to absolutely smoke me here. Opponent had an interesting deck. It was Lapras Frostmoth with the Inteleon line. Now, that's honestly pretty good, and I really wonder how this Inteleon line is going to fare like once we get into like next format, or actually just the next set in general. Holy crap, the amount of item cards and such that you're going to be able to search out in your deck now is going to be pretty ridiculous, I think. But I don't know. I just like that we have a lot of decks to choose from right now. I think that's probably one of my favorite things about the game right now in general is just how flexible things are and how, I don't know, man, just how good things are. You know, we have so many decks that we can choose from. There's so many unique ideas out there, and I don't know, I'm just really enjoying it, man. So as you guys can see, pretty neck and neck here with my opponent, and that is the main reason why I just kind of completely cut out the other gameplay, along with the fact that it was boring as heck. Okay, we're going to try to tone down the language in this video. But yeah, it was pretty boring. I will be completely honest with you guys. So I just figured why not just throw this one up here. And I have a clutch Marnie there because my opponent did have boss for game, and basically it just kind of came down to me Marnieing him and hoping that he didn't get the boss again. So right here, I'm going to retreat, and we are going to G-Volt Tackle. That's what it's called. Putting myself down to 1 prize, and my opponent also has 1 prize. So yeah, guys, we are neck and neck, 1 prize. It all comes down to my opponent, and we are going to see what he can do. But things are pretty exciting right now in the life of Dylan. I got some things planning behind the scenes. Got some cool trips coming up. Life stuff is happening. It's pretty fun, man. Definitely pretty fun. Now, my opponent started playing down energy on this Lapras. I thought, surely not, right? Surely. And then he level balled there and didn't. Oh, actually, I can't remember last time. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not paying attention to this gameplay. But that Sobble sitting there did make me nervous. I don't remember if he played it down last turn. I just woke up, in case you couldn't tell. Oh my god, I am the best YouTuber ever. I'm not even paying attention to the gameplay. I'm showing you guys to showcase a deck. And my opponent just concedes. We did have switch in hand to win the game. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Thank you guys all so much for 13 subscribers. Take care. I love you. It's Pokemon Tcg signing out.
Don't forget to like, follow, and obey.